It's tiny, really, really small.
It's a bit of a commute from work.
I would have to give up my queen-size bed.
These two have a laundry list of wants.
I won't settle.
The last time sisters Linda and Rashida lived together was when they both lived back home with their family.
I'm Linda. This is my apartment. I live with 2 other roommates. I'm in university, entering my 4th year. And this is my sister, Rashida.
I recently graduated from law school and moved back home with my parents.
Now, with their schooling almost complete, they're ready to take the plunge, pool their resources, and get an apartment on their own.
I'm super psyched to have someone to take care of me, older sister. It's gonna be awesome. No hugs.
Linda and Rashida spent their university years living in inexpensive shared student housing.
What I would really like is to move out of this tiny apartment. So it'd be super nice to actually have a big space to live with my sister.
Linda and Rashida have been trying to find a bigger apartment at a price they can afford, but they haven't had much luck.
It's been really difficult because we're both really picky about the things that we want.
They could be in for a real shock when they see how far their budget will take them.
Step into my humble abode.
I think I'm in it.
Here we have the common area where me and my 2 roommates spend some time here. We also have a dog, so as you can see, it's a little cozy.
3 girls and a dog,
Yes.
1 futon in a hallway. It's a good thing you have a flat screen.
I'll take you around the rest of the place. In here, we have the kitchen.
Are you kidding? So you
Not a
have
joke.
30 inches of counter space.
It's me and 2 other roommates, so clearly all of us can't be in here at the same time.
There's no dishwasher.
Oh, well, where would you put a dishwasher?
Barely any cupboard space.
And where do you hang out?
Where I spend most of my time, my bedroom. Biggest space in the whole apartment. You'll be surprised. It's where I do my homework, where I eat most of the time. It's pretty sweet.
This is actually a really nice size for a bedroom. We'll probably end up with something a little smaller. Speaking of which, let's sit down and talk about what your goals really are. Are you excited to be living with your big sister?
Of course, it's been 6 years since I think we last lived together.
Is she gonna take care of you a bit?
She will.
Yeah?
It's part of the contract that she signed.
Oh, really? What type of rental are you looking for?
An apartment would be fine, or even main floor of a house or something like that.
So tell me your wish list.
Number 1 is definitely location. I would love to be close to work, especially because work is close to shopping and entertainment.
2 bedrooms would be lovely. I love her, but not that much. I'd love a lot of space, especially in the common area.
Okay.
A kitchen that's definitely bigger than Linda's kitchen right now.
Any other requirements for your new place?
A closet in each of the bedrooms.
So storage space is an issue.
Right.
Okay. What is your price range?
Between $1,200 to $1,500.
Is that inclusive of utilities?
Yes. It's just
Ideally.
easier. Yeah.
Linda and Rashida want all of the conveniences of a modern downtown condo, but without the big price tag, please.
I'm a little bit worried. Okay, I'm really worried that she'll be able to find something within our budget.
When you're looking for an apartment in the city, it's best to focus on a few preferred areas. And don't limit your search to conventional apartment buildings. In city neighborhoods, hidden rentals are often tucked away in homes and commercial spaces. I'm taking Linda and Rashida to a downtown neighborhood that's known for its shops and cafes, a colorful, youthful vibe. Ladies, we are in one of the city's most vibrant and fun neighborhoods. What do you think?
I love it. This is such a great spot. Nice patios, tons of bars, and different restaurants.
This apartment is fantastic because of its proximity to transit, which is right at the front door. It's a walk-up 2-bedroom. Let's have a look.
Sure.
So up to the 3rd floor. Lots of stairs. Yeah, you'll stay in really good shape. So this is the kitchen.
The kitchen is the first room that you walk into, and it is not that impressive.
It's like 3 times the size of your current kitchen.
There's more counter space and more cupboard space, so definite plus.
It has a bit of an older feeling, but it's definitely an upgrade from Linda's kitchen.
Yes. So this is the family room.
It's definitely more spacious than Linda's current place.
It's so big.
The living space is incredible.
We can definitely fit in a couch with a TV and still have room to actually hang out.
Wow.
Great. There's so much space in here.
The 2 bedrooms both have great closets.
Let's see. Oh, that's so good.
Lots of room for shoes.
Yeah. I'm really happy about that.
Good.
And I like the fact that I know because I have a big bed, my bed can actually fit in here.
Okay, let's see the other room.
Sure. Yes.
This is great. I love that they're both the same size. And how's this closet? It's kind of hard to open. Oh, it's so much bigger than the other one.
I might want this room.
We will argue about who gets what closet, though.
If you get the bigger one, I'll put my stuff in it.
So what do you guys think about this place?
I really like the size, like really.
The one thing that really bothers me is the kitchen. We walk into it as the first room, and I'm really not that inspired to actually hang out in there and cook.
Okay, I have a few great ideas of how to make that kitchen a little bit more inspirational. I'll keep the kitchen cabinets white, but we'll add new chrome hardware to give them an updated look. A tiled mosaic backsplash will create some character in the space. A brand new faucet will modernize the look of the kitchen, and colorful Roman blinds will give a pop of color and allow for some privacy. A simple sisal rug will add warmth and ground the overall look of the room.
I really like it. I like the idea of brightening it up.
And I definitely like that it's a bigger space in this kitchen than Linda's current kitchen.
It's a 2-bedroom place that has equal-sized bedrooms with great closet space for $1,500, including utilities.
That's a great price.
Especially for the size of the bedrooms as well, too.
Good. So do you think this could be the one?
It's really nice. I really like it. I think it could be the one.
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
If you want to find the perfect rental, sometimes you have to reevaluate your priorities. I'm taking a chance showing Linda and Rashida an apartment in a quiet, leafy neighborhood just outside their preferred area. It's a little smaller than what they want, but I think the new renovation and beautiful kitchen makes it pretty special. Ladies, we are a little further from the downtown core than I'm sure you'd like to be. About a 35-minute bus ride for Rashida.
It's a bit of a commute from work.
I think you'll be very impressed with the value that you get by coming a little bit further outside of the downtown core than you'd like to be.
We have a couple of friends who live in the area, and it's pretty fun in the summer.
Good. What I have to show you is the top floor in a 6-plex. It's beautifully renovated. Let's have a look.
If I don't need my gym membership anymore.
Come on in. So the main foyer has been redone with brand new ceramics all the way throughout. Let's check out the kitchen.
Now this is a kitchen.
This is amazing.
I thought our chef would really like this kitchen.
I love the double sink.
How about the granite countertops, the brand new white cabinetry?
The kitchen is magnificent. Almost makes me want to cook. This is awesome, but where am I supposed to eat?
Oh, come on. We've got a beautiful island with a granite countertop. There's certainly enough space that the two of you can have a meal in here.
Good.
So this is the living room. Beautiful light, isn't it, with the French doors?
I absolutely love the doors.
What do you think of that patio?
This is great. Oh, it's so bright.
Isn't it fabulous?
This is perfect for the summer weather.
Yeah.
I actually do like how much light that would let into the living room as well.
There you go. Right.
That's amazing. I noticed it's quite tight in here, though.
I'm worried about where we're gonna fit our furniture and where everything would go.
But I've worked with a ton of rooms that have a door on every wall like this one does, and there's loads you can do. I'll paint the walls a bright but subtle green, which will add a punch of color. And then I'll keep all the furniture in neutral tones to create a feeling of space. Accents of mirrors and glass will then add a touch of sophistication. To hide the unsightly radiator, we'll build a cover, which will be both functional and beautiful. So with those designs, do you think you could live here?
We'd have to see it. I'm skeptical. That's a really small space.
Me too. I don't know where we're going to entertain all our friends.
No, the pièce de résistance is just over here.
It's huge.
We're gonna have to decide who gets this one.
Let me show you the first bedroom. So it's very charming with the dormer window.
But it is quite small in here.
Both bedrooms are a little small, but check out what's behind the door.
Door number one. Nice, it's another huge closet.
Perfect.
I can't believe we'll possibly have 2 walk-in closets in the same apartment.
And it means that having a smaller bedroom isn't so terrible.
Right, it's true.
So the second bedroom is very similar in size to the first bedroom.
I would have to give up my queen-size bed.
If this was your room, you probably would have to downsize.
I don't know. I noticed there's no closet as well in here.
That's right. So whoever has this room gets the closet in the living room.
Cross through the living room just to go and get our clothes, that sounds like a hassle.
Well, if you think of this place in the grand scheme of things, you've got your 2 separate bedrooms, you've got a beautiful big kitchen, and you've got incredible storage space. All that for $13.95, including utilities. Pretty close to budget.
That is pretty close. I really like the space.
But I'm not ready to give up my bed yet.
Smaller bedrooms may be the sacrifice Linda and Rashida have to make to get the other things they want. I've got to keep them on target for a place that'll keep them happy for at least a year. Rentals in newer buildings are generally smaller and more expensive. If space is a priority, sometimes the best option is a rental in an older home. Linda and Rashida want lots of square footage, so I'm showing them an apartment that has the space they want, but in a neighborhood that's still up and coming. Ladies, we are just steps away from a really vibrant area of the city.
I love this area. It's a little bit further away from work, but it's got tons of great shops and restaurants.
This place is great. It's a 2-bedroom, really spacious. Let's have a look inside. So come on in. It's quite a narrow hallway, but this is the hallway that everything comes off of.
Okay.
So the first bedroom's right here. Have a look.
It's really big.
Yes, it is a good size.
Good. Double closet.
Nice. Perfect for storage, clothes and everything.
So the second bedroom is a tiny bit smaller than the first.
It's fine. The dimensions are still really nice. I know that I can fit my bed in here, which is my biggest problem.
The closet is exactly the same size. So double closet, nice.
Okay.
Now here's the weird thing about this apartment. The bathroom is in the basement.
Oh, this is really the only thing down here.
It's tiny, really, really small. It would be nice to have a space that would fit more than one person.
Oh, this is so nice.
This is amazing.
It's beautiful. I love this kitchen.
I really love how much cupboard space there is.
What do you think about the fact that it's open concept to the living room?
She's cooking, we could have a conversation through that, so it'd be awesome.
Let's go have a look at the living room.
It is a little small in here.
So it is kind of tight.
I'm not too sure. And trying to fit a couch in there and having people over, it'd be a little bit of a tight fit.
There's just not enough space to eat and also entertain our guests at the same time. There's a lot of stuff going on in the room right now.
This room could be very multifunctional. You just have to sort of rethink it a little bit. This space will be all about contrast. I'll incorporate bright colors on the walls and furniture and leave most of the accents white. A neutral textured carpet will enhance the living space, and an oval-shaped coffee table will offset the square lines of the room. Using smaller, apartment-sized furniture will allow us to fit both a living and dining room in the same space. Hanging a chandelier over the table will create a focal point for the room.
That does sound much more space and roomier.
So if we think about this place on a whole, it's 2 full bedrooms with great storage. And this comes at a price tag of $15.95 inclusive. What do you think about that?
I think it's a great price.
It has definite potential, especially with the open concept kitchen.
I love the kitchen, but I'm not sure about the rest of it, so.
Why don't we go sit down somewhere comfortable and talk it out and figure out which one's the one?
Awesome.
Perfect.
The second floor walk-up with the large closets, the renovated unit with a beautiful kitchen, or the main floor apartment with big bedrooms. Which one will Linda and Rashida make their new home? Now it's time to make a decision. So we have seen some fabulous places today. How did you feel about the second floor apartment over the store?
The kitchen was not nice at all.
Walking right into it as soon as you come in, a little awkward. But the bedrooms, nicely sized. Don't have to give up my bed, which is amazing.
And nice sized closets too.
Yeah.
What about the penthouse, if you will, in the sixplex?
Well, it was the furthest away from work, but it had the nicest kitchen.
But the living room is quite tiny. I don't know exactly where furniture would fit.
What did you think about the detached home with the main floor apartment?
The best part was that the bedrooms were huge.
I really liked the fact that the kitchen was open concept and looked into the living room. But what I didn't like was that the washroom was in the basement.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward having to go all the way downstairs just to use the bathroom.
So if you had to pick one right now, which one would it be?
What are you thinking?
Could you guys see yourselves living in the main floor apartment with the basement bathroom?
No.
Done with that one. So will Linda and Rashida choose the centrally located apartment with the large bedrooms or the renovated apartment with the great kitchen?
I really like the kitchen.
I think we should definitely go with the sixplex.
Sixplex.
Wow. And the one with the smallest bedrooms.
I loved it. It just felt really modern. And the kitchen was definitely my favorite.
That's great. I think we should get on the phone and call the landlord right away and see if we can get the place for you.
Sounds good.
Who's making the call?
You.
You're much better on the phone.
So you're the negotiator? Remember that you need to sell the guy on you guys being fabulous tenants.
Great. Sounds good.
Landlords are looking for mature, responsible tenants. So sometimes they're not receptive to younger renters. When Rashida called, she emphasized the fact that she's starting a new career.
Yeah, I am employed right now. I'm working as an articling student towards becoming a lawyer.
She also agreed to sign a lease for at least 1 year
Excellent. Thank you very
because
much.
landlords prefer tenants who commit for the long term.
So we're gonna meet with him Wednesday at 5.
Perfect. Because of the extensive renovations, the landlord was very particular about who could take the apartment. But Linda and Rashida won him over with their professionalism and signed a lease for a year.
We got it. We got it.
Even a student like Linda has a surprising amount of stuff.
This is my third time moving in university, so it's gotten worse because I have picked up more stuff as we got along.
If you pack and label your boxes, it will save time and frustration on moving day. To cut costs on their move, Linda and Rashida enlisted the help of family. A van they borrowed from a friend was large enough to fit all of their stuff. But doing it yourself has its pitfalls.
Quite a workout. Too many stairs.
Linda and Rashida love their beautifully renovated apartment, but the living space is awkward. So I'm doing a makeover that will make the room feel more open and airy. We freshened up the walls with a light green color. I'm doing an antique paint treatment on a reclaimed picture frame to create a personalized pegboard. Low shelving will create more storage in the room, but not take up valuable wall space. When we're done, the apartment will be spacious and bright, with some feminine touches that reflect Linda and Rashida's personalities.
This is amazing.
It's beautiful.
Welcome home!
Oh my gosh. This is awesome.
What better way to arrive home than to the smiling faces of friends and family? I created a wall of fame and a custom bulletin board for the girls to enjoy. You can leave each other little messages or bills.
This is really nice.
It was actually really, really touching to walk into the house and see our family just right there.
I'm more conceited. I love the L and the R.
And the living room.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. I had no idea what you could do with this space, and it's spectacular.
This looks like a completely different room. It's really modern and definitely trendy.
The color is amazing. I wanted something that was neutral, but it does have a pop to it as well.
I painted the walls a soft pistachio green and kept most of the furniture white to achieve a clean, crisp look.
This is lovely.
The curtains are really pretty.
One of my favorite tricks is to take store-bought curtains and customize them with contrasting ribbon detail. It really makes the curtains pop. So you'll see there's little bits of glitz everywhere. Shiny metal that really gives the room a bit of glamour, which I thought was very appropriate for you too.
Jodi really paid attention to our style because of the detail.
I couldn't have done a better job.
We used small-scale furniture to give the space a feeling of openness. A coordinating slip cover gives Linda and Rashida's new love seat a crisp look. We gave inexpensive side tables an elegant custom look by adding tops made of overstock white stone.
It's
clean, it's bright, sophisticated, and stylish, all in a package.
Down to a T. We love it. We love it. We love it. We love it. So
This is great, Jodi. This room is so fresh.
I'm glad you love it. You love it. You love it. The only piece of furniture that Linda and Rashida had for this room was the couch. So I had to source everything out, which put my budget to the max at $1,000. Comes to your kitchen.
wow.
How cute. It's good touch with the bar stools.
The bar stools were absolutely essential to give you a place to sit down and eat.
Such a lovely color.
These would have cost a fortune, but I found them in the as-is section on sale, half price.
The kitchen is my kitchen. I'm definitely gonna run the show in there, but I'm gonna have fun doing it because it's nice and bright.
What do you think of your table?
That is amazing.
So this, because it's the end of the summer, was super duper on sale.
Perfect for the summer. We'll definitely be spending a lot of time out here.
When you're renting, there are definitely things that you're willing and ready to compromise, but other things that you won't compromise. And for me, that was a kitchen.
I did let go of my queen size bed, but it's worth it. The newly renovated place is amazing.
I think you guys are going to have a blast living here.
I know we will. You've been such an inspiration.
Anyway, group hug, guys.
Thanks, Jodi.
Thank you so much.
Take care.
Thank
too.
you.
Bye. We get to stay.